Alright, so let's go over the NEOGEO games that only came out in Japan. I want to start off with some of the cooler ones first, like these shooter games. So this is Shock Troopers 2. NEOGEO had a few games like this in this genre. This one looks like a lot of fun. The next one is Blazing Star. This is a horizontal shooter. The NEOGEO was mainly known for fighting games, but they did have a decent shooter library as well. Next we have Twinkle Star Sprites. This is known as a cute 'em up, basically the cute version of a shoot 'em up. I think especially at this time, Japan probably thought these games that were overly cute probably wouldn't sell, and so they were left in Japan exclusively. I think this probably would have sold okay though, even at the time, in the 90s. Then we have Oshidashi Jintoriku, or Oshidashi Zen Trick. This is a puzzle game, very colorful. There weren't a lot of racing games on the NEOGEO. Overtop is one of them. This one never made it to America. To me, it looks fun enough. I would try it. I'm not sure I would ever buy something like this personally, but it looks okay. Then we have NEOGEO's volleyball game, Power Spikes. This was the second one, Power Spikes 2. Stakes Winner 2 was a horse racing game on the NEOGEO. Okay, so now we're getting into the quiz games section. This is Chibi Maruko-chan Deluxe Quiz. This is a popular anime character and manga character in Japan. Very cute, as you can see, and NEOGEO had a few of these quiz games. Quiz Daisousa-sen is another one. This is obviously a lot more adult than Chibi Maruko-chan was. Quiz King of Fighters was another quiz game on the NEOGEO. It basically was a trivia game starring King of Fighters characters. Next is Quiz Meitante. So Meitante means famous detective in Japanese. This game stars the official or unofficial, I'm not sure, but they were the mascots for NEOGEO for a time in Japan, and their names were Neo and Geo. This is a detective-themed quiz game. Masters of Shogi, Shogi no Tatsujin. This is the only shogi game on NEOGEO. If you don't know, shogi is fairly similar to chess, actually. It's actually so similar in a lot of ways that it makes me personally think that I wonder if some proto-ancient version of chess made its way along the Silk Road, and that's what ended up in Japan. Because I find it a little suspicious that shogi and chess are just quite that similar. Bakatono-sama Majan Manyuki. This was a title that kind of had a goofy theme to it. This was a comedic mahjong game. Next we have Janshin Densetsu Quest, or Quest of Jong Master. I guess that's the Jong and mahjong. As you can see, it has this sort of RPG look to it, and then before it gets into the mahjong gameplay. Then we have Mahjong Hyoretsuden. As you can tell from this sultry, spicy cover art, this was a mahjong game for a more mature audience. So I'm no expert on this, but minasan no okage-sama desu, which that means thanks to everyone in Japanese. This is a mahjong game that is, I believe, supposed to reflect a little bit of crazy Japanese game shows in the 90s when this game came out. I would be remiss if I did not mention the NEOGEO Mahjong controller. Okay, so now we're getting into the NEOGEO CD portion of the video. These are NEOGEO CD games that only came out in Japan. First up is ADK World, which is basically just a fan disc for ADK fans. ADK was a developer for NEOGEO. It's like a bonus disc that includes art and music and other things for the games they made for NEOGEO. NEOGEO CD Special is also a similar kind of thing to ADK World. Sort of a bonus disc kind of thing, has lots of trailers and music, art, system promos, demos, just kind of like a fan bonus disc kind of thing. Yet another bonus disc kind of thing. This is King of Fighters 96 NEOGEO Collection. It just had a lot of promotional material and some galleries and things like that. I kind of get the feeling that they felt they couldn't do a lot of this on the AES cartridge system, so this was a fun new thing for them to do at the time. We could not escape Mahjong. This is Mahjong Final Romance 2. It's got the kind of adult anime vibe, but still pretty much just Mahjong. So this is Pleasure Goal 5-on-5 Mini Soccer. In Japan, it was called Futosaru 5-on-5 Mini Soccer. And futsal is not really known at all in America too much. I first learned about it when I lived in Japan. Sometimes people call it mini soccer because it's 5-on-5. But anyway, Pleasure Goal was another Japan-only release. Pleasure Goal also sounds like something else, you know what I'm saying? Cross Swords 2 was one of the first games I knew that was a NEOGEO CD exclusive. So it was a NEOGEO CD exclusive, and it was also exclusive to Japan. As far as I know, this was NEOGEO's only dungeon crawler series. You don't see this genre too much anymore. Next we have Ironclad. In Japanese it has the title Choutetsu Burikinga. This one apparently almost was released on cartridge, but never was officially. This is another shooter game in the NEOGEO library. My memory is fuzzy at this point, but some people seem to know this series only as Bust a Move. I'm pretty sure I grew up knowing both titles. Bust a Move is known as Puzzle Bobble in Japan. This was released on a lot of consoles back in the day. I saved the best for last here. To me, this was always known as the NEOGEO CD game. This was the reason to get the system. This was the killer app, known as Samurai Spiritsu Bushido Retsuden in Japan. I feel like to this day there haven't been many games that combined fighting games and RPGs. This, to me, might be the greatest attempt at that of all time, at least so far. And I would like for SNK currently to bring this back or something similar to it back. The cartridge system never had any RPGs because they focused solely on the arcade experience. So this was definitely something new for SNK at the time, and I think that this game was a success. Well, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, y'all.